any
Body has 5 sheets. The first is the environment, and the environment includes the food in it.
hello.
Then comes the physical body. If your environment is polluted, if the air is no good, the water is no good, if your food is all grown with so much chemicals, you cannot maintain a healthy body. It's the basic thing that you need to care for. You need to have trees. Even if you are living in an apartment in a very big city like Mumbai, you should keep some plants inside the home. Some money plant and there are different, what is that, mother-in-law's tongue. And plants like this cleanses the air. So that's our first sheet. Second sheet of ours is the physical body. This body needs little.
Yes. Stop sharing.
Then again share.
Share again now.
Where you play the video? MP4 na? Windows Media Player.
How Windows Media Player?
Yes, Windows Media Player.
Just select this Windows Media Player. Sharing screen.
Share screen.
2 screens are there.
You have to play the video Windows Media Player. You can see the many screens. So you select the Windows Media Player.
Windows Media Player. Yes, sir.
Now your visible sir screen.
Now is it visible?
Yes. Now you play.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Body has 5 sheets. The first is the environment, and the environment includes the food in it. Then comes the physical body. If your environment is polluted, if the air is no good, the water is no good, if your food is all grown with so much chemicals, you cannot maintain a healthy body. It's the basic thing that you need to care for. You need to have trees. Even if you are living in an apartment in a very big city like Mumbai, you should keep some plants inside the home. Some money plant and there are different, what is that, mother-in-law's tongue. And plants like this cleanses the air. So that's our first sheet. Second sheet of ours is the physical body. This body needs little exercise and it needs caring, and we have to honor its biological clock which is inbuilt in it. The third thing is emotions, thoughts and emotional body. So the fourth is the intuitive body. The fifth is the blissful body that we have. To cut short, I would say, unless you take care of your environment and the physical body, your thoughts will be in a mess. And reverse or vice versa also. If you're taking care of your thought, your emotion, your body also gets stronger. It's able to withstand the onslaught from the nature. On an average, an individual takes about 2 kilos of food every day. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, in between snacks. I don't know what you recommend to people, but what I see is normally people take 2 kilos of food and around 2.5 liters of liquids. But you know how much air they breathe in? 10,000 liters every day. So 90% of the nutrition for your body comes to you through air. And we breathe very shallow. We use only 30% of our lung capacity. So if you learn to breathe properly, take deeper breaths and do some breathing exercise every day, morning, evening, and use your full lung capacity, that itself can revitalize your body to a great extent. Absorbed by everything around you. And if it's a positive thought, that's how the blessing works. Blessing is very scientific if you ask me. Because thought is also an energy. 20, 30 years ago, if you tell them that I can open the lock by just my thumbprint or just my vibes, people would laugh. This must be some voodoo or some magic. But today, you have to open your phone just by your thumb. Correct? That means your energy, your unique energy or your wavelength is being recognized by science today. And blessing food is same thing. It amounts to the same thing. Focusing your positive attention, and a prayerful mind is like a laser beam. It's very sharp and it does magic.
Thanks for
Here's Hamda Al-Shamsi. She's a consultant, a writer, and a speaker. So can you tell us something about yourself, Hamda?
Yes, my name is Hamda Shamsi, and as Kamal says, I'm a consultant, I'm a columnist, a writer, and a speaker. I do also some financial planning coaching. Actually, I just retired from my job with the Public Authority for Social Insurance, PASI, this month. So this is my second week of retirement. And I'm a mom of one child and so many other things actually. My schedule is always busy with activities, and I hardly can identify one role that I'm doing. I am doing so many things.
Yeah. So how are you coping with the situation, or how has the mindfulness and the yoga helped you? I know you've done our programs, and how is that helping you to cope?
For me, yoga is a way, first of all, to give me flexibility. Okay, I use it as a physical sport as well. I don't like to go to the gym. I love walking, so I go in the morning after my Fajr prayer at 4:30. I go for a walk, and when I come back, I do my yoga followed by meditation and breathing. It just sets me up for the day. Just give me that energy, and it clears my mind. And being a writer we spend most of our times, writers, sitting on the computer. So it's yoga helps me, in coping with that, and it's just clears the mind, and
Yeah, it's so important, right, that we have some tools, right, to help us to cope with our day-to-day. As women, we have so many roles to play. So
definitely.
We do the breathing and the meditation so regularly. Like in these times, when you have to just work, through the internet and through the meetings on the computer, it's new for us, right, to do everything like this. So it has helped me also. So I do, just before I get in for my meetings, I finish my program, that I finish my meditation. So it's easy for me to handle the day also,
Yeah.
I'm a grandmom, so I have grandchildren also. So it helps me to deal with them also, because right now they are at home. And it's a peculiar situation this time, where we are all locked down together. So
exactly. It helps a lot. Even when I was working in the office, we take a prayer break for 15 minutes to do our Dhuhr prayer. I just close my office after I do finish my prayer. I just do some postures, some yoga postures, and I just meditate for a few minutes, 2 to 3 minutes, and it really sets me up for the second half of the day. Especially if I have many meetings that day, or contract negotiation, or something that takes a lot of energy from me, then I really need my yoga. I need just to do some breathing, just to release all that pressure.
Yes. So now, for mental health, it's so important, right? They say it's so important. Say dental hygiene is brushing the teeth, and mental hygiene is meditation. And definitely to get into that, we need some physical exercise. So yoga is also there. It leads us into that. So that is really nice. And you were saying in your writing also it helps you, right? Do you get more thoughts in clear thoughts or intuitive? How does it help you when you do your writing?
Yes, I've noticed that when I do the breathing technique, it's just clears my mind, and the thoughts just flow.
Yes.
And and one thing before I start yoga, and this is something that I always share with my friends. Amazingly, when I used to pray, my mind, just wander around. But once I start practicing yoga, it really helps me be in the here and now status, and just. It just help clear those thoughts and just help me be still in the now. It's
that's the wow,
amazing.
Right?
It's amazing. It's amazing. Yes.
So for mental health also, even today before I came in for this meeting, I also finished my practices. The Art of Living has really helped me so much. I did my breathing and my Sudarshan Kriya, and I came in and I meditated. So you feel fresh for the meeting, no? You feel kind of here and now, right? You don't feel anxious at all also, right? How am I going to deal with the meeting? You're ready.
No.
Yeah.
And one thing, Kamal, that I've been trying as well, if you have a problem, instead of just thinking it over, just close your eyes and take a few breaths and just meditate on that problem. And it's amazing. It's amazing. I've been using it for a while now, just for problem solving, and it's really helped a lot.
Yeah, that's so true. Actually, I used to always hear and read that you are bigger than your problem. And I never understood it till I started doing all the meditation and breathing. As you say, as we just meditate on that, the solution will come, right? So we start working with this.
Yes. And even if the solution doesn't come, it's just you stop thinking about that problem.
Yeah.
Just letting go. It helps you just letting go.
Yes.
Of that problem. Yeah.
Yes.
And then there are times when you come out of the meditation, you realize that there was no problem at all. It's just that you are making up the whole story in your mind. Your thoughts start making that scenario of a problem, which is not there actually.
Yeah.
So there's nothing to solve.
That's right. Actually, yes, some things change and some don't. And when they don't change and it's a fact, there is no problem, right? And we make it, right?
Yes,
right.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like the lockdown is there, we can't change the fact, right? So we have to deal with it. If we make it into a problem, then we start worrying, why? And
and especially with the lockdown, those who practice yoga and meditation, I think they are very lucky, and they would realize the value of it in a situation like this. It's many people get anxious, depressed, and lonely, especially for those. For me now, I'm living alone for the last 3 months. From the 18th of March. Actually, on the 18th of March, I left my job. I took leave, and after that, I've retired. And I was planning to go. I have an only child, and I was planning to go to travel to stay with my child. And my family are not living in Oman. So the day I took leave, the airports closed, and I was not able to go and see my family. I was not able to go see my daughter, and got stuck alone in the house. And imagine, if I don't know these techniques, imagine what could happen to me, Kamal, just living alone between four doors. So, of course, my husband is here, but just the two of us. It's gets very frustrating and but if you know these techniques, it really helped. I've been I gave few interviews last month, and I was telling them that these 3 months were the most productive months maybe in my life. You won't believe the things that I accomplished just being alone and having that quiet time and that peace of mind. It's really helped me be productive.
Yeah, and I think in these times, as you said, in these 3 months, I think we've connected to so many people. And I've been doing online programs about the breathing and even the silence programs, the meditation, and it helps me also. I can't believe that, we are so connected people, and people are really waiting for this knowledge, and it was difficult for us to reach out. But in this way, I see the other part of it. We have been able to reach out to so many people and connect to so many friends, not even talking to them. We haven't met family for years. I think I've met so many people in my family by just saying hello to them on internet, which I would never bother to do, when work was there. But because of the lockdown, we have time to connect with our own friends and our family, which I
know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yes.
That has really helped. So it was nice meeting you. So let us continue to do our breathing. We'll smile.
Sure.
Sail through it, and let us pray that we get out of the lockdown as soon as possible. Yeah.
Inshallah.
And let us meet you soon for our practices together in person.
Sure, I'm looking forward to it. Technology is good, but the human, interaction is different, it's completely different, and we really miss that.
Yeah. So nice meeting you, and hope to see you soon.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I would like to introduce both Dr. Ratna Hiremath and Ms. Faiza, who have really made mark in their professions. Now, Dr. Ratna Hiremath is a medical officer at Sri Sri Tattva Panchkarma Clinic. She has more than 13 years of experience, and she's not only treating the patients with her medical treatment only with the medicines, but she uses a total holistic approach. I have actually interacted with her at several forums, so I know that she has been using herbs, she has been using exercises for the treatment of various ailments. So as the session goes, she will talk more about her holistic approach. She handles women and child health also in a total holistic way. So thank you, Dr. Ratna, for being with us. And now I would like to welcome Ms. Faiza, and you can see a beautiful smile on her face, and that speaks a lot. So she is a young entrepreneur and a young business girl. So she worked with corporate house before. She decided to pursue her dream of becoming an entrepreneur. She runs a spa, and she runs salons, and she runs gyms in Mabela as well as in Koro. And you know that how many challenges a person faces when you start your own business. So, but the smile itself speaks that she has been able to overcome all the challenges in such a beautiful way. So, as we go through today's session, we'll hear more about the secret of a smile. Okay? So, thank you so much, Faiza, for being with us. So now I would like to ask a few questions to Dr. Ratna, and then I will like to ask Faiza later on. So Dr. Ratna, can you just tell us a little more about the holistic approach which you use for the overall well-being of your patients?
Thank you, Dr. Alkaji. It's been a pleasure being introduced by you. Thank you so much. Holistic approach is when we consider a human being as a whole, not an entity where there is separate entity of mind or body, where we are treating the person as a whole human being. Ayurveda is the first holistic approach-based science, and it is an ancient science where it is emphasis is on the holistic approach, where if a person is having any trouble with his health or her health, the emphasis will be done on overall structure of his health, like mental health, physical health, social, as well as the spiritual well-being, how the person is taking it. So when a person comes to us with any problem, we try to rectify it, knowing them better, like with their lifestyle, what are their dietary habits, what kind of exercises they do, how they respond or react to the stress, or how are they handling the stress which is common nowadays. So when we gather all the information together, it would be much better for us to give a remedy or to guide a person for their better well-being. We do advise them some therapeutic yogas, asanas, and along with certain herbs which are available over here for their total well-being. The main emphasis will be done for their lifestyle so that they can be healthy all through their lives.
Okay, that's really nice. Dr. Ratna, since I'm from the pharmaceutical background with more emphasis on the allopathic drugs, I would actually like to know a little bit more about how you're using the seasonal food items and also how you're using incorporating food in your treatment. Because I believe that you use that also as a major component, the herbal remedies, etc. So we'd really like to know more about that.
Yeah. See, what happens is as our body follows the circadian clock, circadian rhythm, that what we call it as a biological rhythm, as per the nature law. So when the nature is changing or there are seasonal changes in the nature, certainly there will be certain changes in our body, the way it responds. So for example, if it is a summer over here, so we will be getting, you can see there will be so many dates are ripening up in the trees. We need more of that high glucose with the minerals. Dates are one of the dry fruits which have 40% of mineral content and 60% of fructose in them. And that's the best sugar what we can get in the whole world. That is easily available over here because the temperatures are soaring really high and body requires that. If we understand the season and if we stick to what the nature is providing us and we are actually eating those kind of foods, the bioavailability of those foods will be much higher in our body. So we can stay much more healthier and more energetic, even if whatever our stress or daily lifestyle is going through, the seasonal food acts as a remedy for our health. It really maintains and nurtures us.
Can I ask you one more question? You are also treating lots of patients with the lifestyle diseases. You know, diabetes, hypertension, and cardiovascular problems. They are actually, they have a lot of prevalence in Oman also. So how do you treat patients with diabetes and hypertension with Ayurveda?
See, because these are called as non-communicable diseases, because the problem with diabetes and hypertension, more than the genetic or hereditary, it has become a lifestyle disorder. Most of us are sedentary because the extreme weather conditions also make us a little problematic to do a lot of exercises. but we should stick to doing lots of exercise, physical activity over here, and dietary habits. What we see in our daily consultations or practice is children as young as 16-year-old getting high cholesterol or hypertension, and they do have palpitation, they do have panic attacks. I do get so many young children, 16-year-old, 17-year-old, having these kind of problems, which once upon a time was meant for the people who are aged or above 60, but that's not the case nowadays. And stress is one of the most adding factor to these things. What we do is we try to console them that what they are facing is because of their diet and there is nothing wrong with them. So once they understand the consequences about what their food habits are there or physical habits are there, so if they rectify at least 60% in their dietary habits, or if they become physically active and mentally, we do recommend them to do lots of yoga and meditation as well. They have seen tremendous changes in themselves. Kids become more efficient and they are confident enough to face the world. Because as we see, the world is not that easygoing or forgiving nowadays. So it becomes highly necessary for the kids to be confident in these days. Even people who are aged, if we say them to rectify their lifestyle, and the Umanis, though whatever we tell them, they do follow certain strict regulations with they do believe in the herbal science and they do believe in the natural way of getting rid of the lifestyle disorders. So for the lifestyle disorders, yes, definitely they can. Actually, it's with confidence I'm saying they can reverse it and they can find a cure for this. It's not like just manageable, we can really treat it. If you are having a complications which is hereditary or genetic, then yes, it becomes like a maintaining.
Yeah, that's really interesting actually. You're absolutely right. I have seen lots of my Omani colleagues also that they have a lot of faith in these herbal remedies. In fact, there also I have seen that people in interiors, they are making some herbal formulations, and they are talking a lot about these even uses of so many herbal products which are available here, even like pomegranate. They're doing a lot of research. SQU is doing a lot of research on these herbal remedies. So I really find it very interesting. So we'll definitely like to learn more about this, and we will like to have a personal consultation with you to learn more about this at your clinic, because this is a very, very interesting science also. And many people are not even aware of how these herbal remedies, they can provide an excellent treatment, which is both actually prophylactic treatment also, and as well as it is curative treatment also. So thank you, Dr. Ratna, for your excellent sharing, which is really, really very useful, at least to me. I learn a lot, and I have a lot of interest to know more about combining the allopathic medicines with the herbal treatments, how they can work together.
I'm honored. Thank you.
In fact, I will be coming very soon with you for my official work also, because we have chosen one project also in which we will be finding out more about how these are used for diabetes and hypertension. Okay, so now back to Ms. Faiza. Faiza, as mentioned before, you can just tell us a little bit about what you do, and also tell us how you're managing these challenges with such a beautiful smile. Okay. So,
thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Alka. I really thank you for this chance to share my experience with you and for the invitation. Actually, since I was a child, I dreamed and I felt that I can do more. So I resigned my job and I opened a business in Ma'abela and then later on in Al Quram. It was about gym, salon, spa, and I was only the independent lady who is managing and running all this business in short time. So it was lots of stress, lots of things, tasks to be done, to follow. I was managing, I was like a manager and also the one who market and do everything. So also Dr. Ratna was one of my journey by chance. I say hi to her because I don't know if she remember me. One time I also, one of my journey, I went there to her clinic and I asked what I can do so I can help myself and also to reduce the stress and I can manage all that. She saw my energy and she said that I have to do something, that I really have some stress and if I continue this way, I might lose my health. Of course, I was doing little exercise and sport, but still there is some parts are missing. So she gave me some herbal and I thought what I can do. And then I decided to be more spiritual and closer to myself and to my soul. And it's like I attract a friend. She told me about Art of Living Center, and I can improve the way of meditation that I am doing in some time and learn a new breathing technique. So I attend these courses and I start doing regularly this meditation and Kriya, and I attend 2 courses completely and I did the exercise. And also Dr. Ratna told me that I have to do and some kind of diet, at least for 2 weeks, like no sugar, like this. And then I remember when I go back to her, she said, what you have done, whatever you are doing now, you keep doing. Your energy is now much better. So I was very, very happy, and that makes me continue until now in this hard situation where the business is closed and we don't know our future, how it will be. And I already do my challenges and like no job, but I feel like too much peace. And I know this all is improving me, and whatever will happen, I know that I will reach a point which I will get a good result. I believe on that. Actually, meditation and this kind of exercise, also yoga, will also balance my energy and make my body more strong. This gives me answers. Whenever I feel like I am silent and quiet and meditate, I'm receiving answers and I'm receiving thoughts, how to feel, how to face the life, how to face my career, and how to handle all this. So day by day, I feel like release. I feel like more from inner clean up. Of course, maybe from the first days that you tried meditation or breathing techniques, you will feel like there is some negative feelings or you feel tired because this kind of energy, it was kept inside you. And this exercise, this kind of meditation, it's released. So it will come to the top. It will go to the roof. Let it go. Whatever you feel like sad, you feel like angry, you feel whatever feeling or energy is going up, you let it go. And then day by day, you will feel more calm. You will feel like this is very important, especially if you try it from 2 weeks to 40 days, it will come like a habit. You cannot imagine your life. And day by day, once you see results, you will feel that I cannot stop this. So now I can manage, and I feel since this situation happened, I was feel that I can manage this all business. And of course now I decide to have assistants with me to assist me of handling. But in the end, I decide to enjoy my work, to be more happy doing my work, and just not go with the rush life. So this is all.
Wow, this is really good, Faiza. I actually did not know that you benefited so much. And in fact, you combined Ayurveda and Dr. Ratna's advice along with the breathing techniques and meditation is truly amazing. It's actually an eye-opener for me also. And it's so good that imagine you are both on the same platform sharing your actual practical experience of how you gained from simple advices which Dr. Ratna had given you. And you are so right that whenever you start making breathing exercises and meditation as part of your life, it is actually like a mental hygiene. So like we brush our teeth every day, so we need also to clean our thoughts every day. So thank you so much, Faiza. This was really enlightening for me also, because I myself, I practice breathing exercises and meditations, but and I feel a lot of relief with the challenges, and I can face challenges in a much better way, even at my workplace, even at home, etc. And it definitely gives us a lot of energy, and it makes our mind more calm and still. And you have rightly pointed out each and every benefit which is actually reaped out of these practices. So thank you, Dr. Ratna Hiremath and Ms. Faiza. I'm so proud that we have young women who are shouldering so many responsibilities, and also that with a beautiful smile on their faces. Being a doctor is not easy, and at this time, especially when so many people need your advice, and you are available all the time to help people. And Faiza, in spite of your businesses being actually closed for the time being, but I'm sure that with the positive mindset you have, you will definitely be able to shine and prosper and do very well in your business. And this is only momentary, and we will be able to overcome. I'm sure together we'll be able to overcome this challenge and come back to our normal life very soon. And wish you all the best. And thank you both, Dr. Ratna and Ms. Faiza, for being with us today. I'm so proud to see young smiling faces and sharing their beautiful experiences with us. Okay? Thank you. Thank you so much. Stay blessed, stay safe, and stay happy always.
Hello, everybody.
Thank you, Dr.
Welcome to Yoga for Holistic Health seminar with Dr. Vaibhav. He is a specialized orthopedic surgeon, and he is working for Apollo Hospital, Muscat since last 1.5 years. He is also a faculty with Art of Living since last 11 years. He takes spine care, yoga sessions, as well as he is a Sri Sri Marma practitioner, apart from happiness course teacher. So I welcome Dr. Vaibhav to our session for the viewers. And Dr. Vaibhav, these days people are facing more of spine care challenges than before.
See, our lifestyle has changed a lot. We are into a fast-forward mode. So usually we don't get some time to take care of our spine and at our physical and at our mental level also. So these days people are not doing routine exercises, and due to speed, motor vehicle and sports-related injuries. So these affects your spine in a more problematic way. And incorrect posture is one of the important reasons why spine injuries are more common nowadays. And as you see, life expectancy has increased, so it will lead to more spine problems as age advances. But yes, there are many ways we can curtail this problem and we can have a healthy spine.
Okay, that sounds very good and very promising. Now there are people again, who already have disc bulges like L1, L2 or L4, L5. Sometimes they have tailbone issues. Now, what are the things, if they are already facing problems, what are the suggestions you would like to give them so that they are able to cope with that better through yoga and otherwise also?
Yeah. See, when you see the disc problems, most of the disc problems can be, if diagnosed early, can be resolved in a manner of like medicines, exercise, physiotherapy. So correct diagnosis is very important. So I will suggest everyone to just have consultation with your doctor and have specialized diagnostic tests which are available now. Let's say MRI is a very good tool to diagnose your disc problem in early stage. And this early stage gives us a golden hour to heal ourselves. So when we have diagnosed our disease or problem in early stages, then we can go further with medicines, and if required, we can go for physiotherapy exercises and spine care, yogas and posture correction. These are going to be very grateful to you. And some end stages patient who has a severe disc bulge with some neuropathy component, then they may need some surgical correction also.
All right. So there are various ways. So for precaution, yoga is there, and otherwise Dr. Vaibhav Gandhi is there. And
yeah, you can meet any orthopedician or any spine consultant. You can meet, and then you can rule out your disease, which disease particular problem you have.
Okay. So Dr. Vaibhav, if you can tell more about the spine care program from Art of Living, that will be great.
Yeah, so today we'll discuss with the spine care program also and about holistic living, how we can improve our body and mind and also spine. So we'll show some slide presentations to you, and we'll move further. And spine care is a very good program which involves 3 to 4 days of guided exercises and stretches and posture correction. So you all can avail this program, and you can move further in your life with a happy spine. Okay. So we'll show you some slides where you can be.
So that's very nice. You're sharing the screen, right?
Yeah, I'm sharing the screen. It will.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So, yeah.
Just a minute. So we will discuss today a few points about holistic healing and how spine care can help in holistic healing in our life. Okay.
Sure.
So when we talk about holistic healing, it consists of our body, our spirit, our mind, and all these together we can make our body in a better way as a holistic healing. So what we can focus on when we come to our body, so our daily routine exercises, physical activities and nutrition that will take care of your body. When it comes to mind, it increases our mental agility and read and solving challenges can make your mind more strengthened. When it comes to emotions, you have to tackle, learn new tools. And when it comes to your spirit, you have to relax, you have to meditate. And in Art of Living, we have given so many tools for meditation also. So when it comes to our health, it consists of few more components like sleep, stress reduction, exercise pattern, and a proper diet. And in case if you need any health consultation or any expert opinion, then you should avail it right in the moment, right? So these are various dimensions of our wellness program, and which includes social, spiritual well-being, occupational, physical well-being, and socio-environmental well-being. So what our emotional health, it is our ability to accept and cope with our own and others' feelings. It also involves understanding and liking ourselves. So how we can attain this holistic living? So we have to focus on our body, our mind, our spirit, and our emotions. So today we'll learn many things regarding how practically we can achieve these goals. So I will tell you that if you take good care of yourself, and if you have any professional advice in regarding which points you're lacking, then your mind, your spiritual body, and your physical level, all that come to equilibrium, and you can have a good health in your hands, right? Very nice.
Superb, Dr. Weber.
Yeah.
So, Dr. Weber, so let's get into the practical session. What do you say?
Yeah, so just talking is not enough. So today we'll do some practical sessions and see how spine stretches and our body and mind synchronization will help you a lot.
Great.
Okay, so let's go to yoga and exercise session. Okay.
Super.
Okay. This is Ardha Padmasana or this is Purna Padmasana. We'll do Parvatasana. We'll stretch our hands. Stretch, 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 stretch towards ceiling. Keep smiling. You know, in Art of Living, we have SPS, smile, seva, sadhana, and satsang. In the stretch a little bit more. Very good. And slowly relax. This will stretch your spine in a good manner, right? So we'll do some Sukshma Yoga. Are you ready? So in this Sukshma Yoga, we'll focus on our brain areas and the facial muscles, and some nervous system focus will be here. So it will help in your mind management, emotional management. So it's a very nice technique. So with both our palms, just rub our scalp. And center. Eyebrows. Lower side of the eyes. Gently press on it. Very nice. Between your jawline, there will be some tiny knots. Feel it and relax it. You can press your jaws on each other. This will strengthen your jaw muscles and gingival muscles. Some sound. Pull your ears. When we were kids, we used to get punishment, right? With pulling of ears. So this is very good acupressure points in our ears. So it will help in circulation of our whole of the body. Yeah, it will increase the circulation, increase the immunity. Very nice. And just rotate it gently, clockwise, anti-clockwise. Very nice. Very good. And close our eyes and feel the flow of energy energy in your brain, in your head, in your face. And slowly open your eyes. Now we'll do some pranayamas, breathing techniques. So these breathing techniques will enhance your gastric muscles, will enhance your abdominal system and also respiratory system. Okay. So we'll start first with Kapalbhati. For those who don't know, they can just put their right hand on the stomach. And now you have to just breathe out forcefully, but don't do it very fast. Okay? Breathe in, breathe out. And relax. Those who have hypertension, they have to do it very slowly and gently. Okay. One more round. Kapalbhati. Breathe out. And relax. Now we will do Bhramari Pranayama. Just with your fingers, you have to press on your tragus ear and you have to do humming sound. This is very important for our nervous system and also our spine. Okay. So we'll start with Bhramari. And relax. Feel the vibration. And now we'll do some eye exercise. So interlock your fingers and put them behind your head. And now you have to look on your right side. Don't move your neck. Just look on your right side as much as you can. Can you see your right elbow? Very good. Now look on the left side. Very nice. Right side, left side. Now look on the right side top and on the left side bottom. Top on the right side, left side bottom. Now on the left side top right side bottom. Now look at the ceiling, don't move your neck, and look under the ground, up and down. And now rotate your eyeballs clockwise, anti-clockwise. Press your eyes, press your eyelids, tight and relax, tight and relax. Very nice. So this is the eye exercise you can do anytime. Very important for your relaxation of your mind. Whenever you are working for long hours on computer screen, you can do this eye exercise in between, and very good for relaxation. Okay. We'll do some spine twist. Put your right hand on the left hip and look on the left side. Look on the left side back and feel the stretch in your spine. Center and relax. Opposite side. And relax. We do butterfly. And stretch a little bit more. Try to touch the knees on the ground. Very nice. Very good. And now up, down. Very nice. So this will increase the lymph node supply, immunity and lymphatic drainage in your hip side. So it will enhance your immunity also. Very good. Keep doing. Very nice. And relax. Now lie down on your back. And we'll do Setu Bandhasan. We'll lift our hips. Stretch as much as you can. This is very good for your spine. Stretch little bit more. Keep your knees together. With smile. And slowly come down, gently, very gently come down. Now hold your left knee with both hands and press it on your abdomen. Very good. Press. This is Ardha Pavan Muktasan. And relax. If you want to raise your head, then you can raise your head and try to touch to the knee. But those who have back pain, they can just keep their head down and press your right knee on your tummy. And relax. Purna Pavan Muktasan. Hold your both knees. You can just gently roll sideways and front and back. If you wish, you can lift your head also. Those who have spine problem, they should be very careful. They can keep their head down and just do as much as they can. Very good. Good smile.